welcome back to another episode of this Birmingham City save. In the last episode, we added some new faces to the team. We brought in Kone, we brought in Carreras. Who else did we bring in? Oh, and a goalkeeper in Valles. We had a transfer budget of £78.2 million. We have spent quite a big portion of it. We've got £17.9 million left, which we're saving for the January transfer window. Very happy with how the start of the season has gone so far, the start of season 5. I think we've drawn one. Did we draw one? We started off by beating Manchester United 3-0. We then went and drew to Manchester City 2-2. We played the game against Bristol Rovers in the Carabao Cup, beat them 2-0. We made quite a few changes of our own. And then we quick simmed the game against Brentford to get our first loss of the season in our first quick simmed game of the season. So I think that's going to be a pattern that's continued with the quick sim games where we'll either draw or lose, unfortunately. But we'll still continue to try and win as many games as possible. We're going to be starting off by simming the game against Burnley. We're going to play Forest, play Swansea in the Carabao Cup, and then end the episode by playing Fulham. So nothing but wins, hopefully, today in this episode. Let's go straight in by quick simming the Burnley game. No changes to be made to that starting lineup. Really happy with Reed on that left-hand side. Poku started off with 2 goals in that game against Manchester United at the start of the season. Stansfield's backfiring as well. He was top goal scorer for us last season, or top goal scorer in the Premier League last season. He smashed the goal scoring record, which was 36. He ended with 42 Premier League goals last season, if I remember right. Really happy with Kone coming in. Garner sitting in that CDM role rather than the centre mid, also doing really well. And our defence seems to be okay at the start of this season. But we're going to be quick simming this game against Burnley. And it's a draw. 2-2. They're still not going to let us win a game by quick simming it. It was even with possession, 50-50. We had 6 shots, 5 chances. It was Kone that put us in the lead. His second goal of the season, because he scored it on his debut for us against Manchester United, I think. But Burnley equalised before half-time. We managed to go back ahead with Poku with his 3rd or possibly 4th goal this season in the Premier League. But unfortunately couldn't hold on for the win as Burnley equalise and the game ends 2-2. So it's Nottingham Forest up next for us in our first game that we're going to be playing in this episode. I'm going to have a quick look at the league table. We're down in a familiar place of 9th with 5 points, with 1 win, 2 draws and a loss. Who's sitting top? Wolves are sat at the top of the Premier League with Leeds in 2nd, Liverpool in 3rd and Manchester City in 4th. Manchester United down in 15th. Newcastle down in the relegation zone as well after 4 games. Not a great start to the season for them. But it's Nottingham Forest up next for us. They're in 6th. Do we need to make any changes? I don't want to make any changes to that starting lineup at all, I don't think. So that's going to be our starting lineup. Let's go into this game against Nottingham Forest.
And swap positions just to try and drag defenders out.
Jota lays it off for Soso back to Jota to take the lead. And we find ourselves losing to this Nottingham Forest side. It actually looks like they've got some really good players. So I'm going to have a look at their starting lineup. Jota up top. Taylor, Sosa. Not sure. Jota as well, 80 rated. Gravenberch, 86 rated. Declan Rice at 88 rated. That midfield, fair play to them. Berardi, Kanate, well, and Raya in goal. And I tell you, they got Ruben Diaz on the bench as well. This is a good-looking Nottingham Forest lineup, but it is a disaster for us at the start of this game. Jota putting Nottingham Forest in the lead. It was a bit of a mix-up at the back. We haven't been passing the ball pretty well at the start of this game. We're doing the 3 minutes a half as well. So if we want to get anything from this game, we need to tighten up the defence and try and get ourselves a goal quick time. But we're losing 1-0.
Promise developing. Chance to get in behind with that. Looking for the angle. It's in.
And we find ourselves 2-0 down.
And it's just a matter of keeping.
Who is it this time? Again, can't put a tackle in. This season is going to determine whether we get sacked or not. If we don't get European football, we're not going to be carrying on with this save. I will sack myself. There's only so much I could do with this team. We've took a loan out to try and get some better players in, and it still doesn't seem to be working out for us. We're losing 2-0. And we are definitely going to be going in at half-time, losing, hopefully, just by the 2. Oh, and Valles has got a finger on that, and it's going to be a corner. I think it's Forest's first corner of the game, coming just before half-time. Kone gets that away. Oh, and it's not going to be another corner. The referee's called time, half-time, and we go in losing 2-0. We're making changes. Defence has been pants. Gonna get Arnold on for Rig. Rig's done nothing. Our front 3 have done absolutely nothing. I'm gonna take Stansfield off for Lee Byrne. Wright's coming on for Reed. Our front 3, well, they just haven't had the ball. They're going to be our changes for now, but we are struggling.
And they've gone with a short one.
Jota. He's megsed Arnold, who's just come on. It's a good block. They're going to get another chance here. No, they're not, because we've won the ball. Let's go. Lee Byrne. Use your strength. Kick it out. And this is going to be our first corner of the game. We've had absolutely nothing in chances. Nothing, apart from that one from Kone, which Raya saved. Put this in with Garner. Into Clara, straight into Raya's hands. Absolutely shocking first game for us. Clara needs to get back. He's done well. Jota.
It's a goal from Manchester City. They're now behind by 1.
Vandenberg led. Kone dispossessed. Rice. That midfield with Gravenberch and Rice are absolutely annihilating me.
Now, can he get the crossing? Well, a few protestations, but nothing doing. Oh, it's a goal.
What can I do? It wouldn't let me change player to Clara to try and close the gap down to try and get a tackle in. It was just too late. By the time I could change my player to Clara, and they managed to get the shot away. Here, I'm just trying to change my player to Clara. It's too late.
Composure to finish it off well. It's a quality goal out.
We're losing 3-0. Again, it's the same old story for us. Poor defence. I thought Valles in goal would have solved it for us, especially after that first game against Manchester United, winning 3-0. I thought that this was going to be our season. After this game, I highly doubt it. We've lost 3-0. It's Carabao Cup action up next for us. Please let us have a cup run. I will stick with with Birmingham City if we either get Champions League football or we win a cup. So a cup run, well, the Carabao Cup could be vital for us to whether this save continues or not. But it's Swansea up next for us. I will make a few changes. Clara's going to drop to the bench with Van den Berg coming in. Actually played pretty well when he came on. I'm going to start right on that left-hand side ahead of Reed. Arnold's going to come in for Rigg. Beadle can come in for Valles. And actually, Hall is going to start ahead of Carreras. We'll get Hurst on the bench. And they're going to be our changes. That's our starting lineup. Let's go into this Carabao Cup game against Swansea.
It's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part. Found nicely and in.
Mengi, I had to bring him out because my midfield was nowhere. Why can't my midfield come back? Why can't the computer bring my midfielders back? Instead, I had to bring Mengi up, which just opened that gap. I should never have brought him out. That was silly. I don't know how much I could take of this now. Why couldn't Kone just bust a gut? I've got him on box to box as well. Bust a gut just to come back for me. But we're losing in this Carabao Cup game. 1-0.
Kone. Move of real promise developing. What a chance. And it's in. The goal to get us back.
Wright's the man to bring it back level. Stansfield laying the ball off for him. Hit it on a wanna. And Wright, the man coming back into the starting lineup, has got the goal to bring us level. It's 1-1. Key. Ronald. Lloyd. Don't let him shoot. We'll just get that away. We'll go into half-time level. We'll take it. Wright was the man that got the goal for us to bring us level as we go in at half-time level. 1-1.
This looks really good. Could we see a winning goal? Delivered into the box.
Oh, Van den Berg. Good header.
Got that one away.
Let's go. Poku's in space.
Counter-attack coming away.
We'll put that into Stansfield, who can turn the defender and gets the shot away to put us in the lead. About time. We're going to make some changes now. Stansfield. About time. A good defensive header from Van den Berg in defence to get us on our way. Poku in acres of space managed to find Stansfield, who spun the defender and managed to slot that one home to put us in the driving seat. We're going to make a few changes. Poku dying. So Reed's going to come on. Rigg's going to come on for Kone. We'll get Hurst on and Harvey. We'll get Lee Byrne on for the goal scorer as well. And they're going to be our changes. But we are now beating Swansea, finally, 2-1. Can we hold on till the final whistle? Our track record, I'd say no. But we're going to try. We don't need to do anything silly. Oh, I thought I could intercept that then.
still pushing forward in search of the equaliser.
It's a good ball in. Great header from Hurst. Out to Reed. And Reed does have pace. We'll put that into Lee Byrne. Oh, and Wright's put it. Well, it was probably scored in the last kick of the game to put it out of reach for Swansea. Let's go. Wright with 2. Maybe he should be starting ahead of Reed on that left-hand side. But we will be progressing in the Carabao Cup. Reed with the assist, Wright with the goal, and we have beaten Swansea 3-1. And in the final game of this episode, we are playing Fulham, who we know have a good team. They're sat in 4th currently. If I remember right from last season, they had Delap up top, Ilanga, who else did they have? Bassi in defence. I'm trying to think who kept scoring now. Iwobi on the left. Some very, very good players, and they've been playing really well as a team. So this game, definitely not going to be easy. I'm going to swap Van den Berg. Well, Mengi for Van den Berg. Van den Berg's going to get the start. No other changes. Oh, no. Wright is going to come in, actually, for Reed. Because Wright had a really good game against Swansea. So Wright's coming back into the starting lineup. Hopefully he can make something happen for us as we go into this last game against Fulham.
Alex Iwobi.
Sessegnon finds Iwobi. Oh, and it's a free header for Wilson as the Fulham find themselves in the lead. Mamouche at Fulham. I'm not too sure if Delap's still there or not, but it's Iwobi who's put the ball in. Wilson with the free header. Valles coming out into no man's land. He's not getting the ball, but he's come out for some reason. And we find ourselves losing 1-0.
Approaching half-time now, and the hosts look like being behind at the break. Is that a fair reflection?
Yeah, it's been a close
Why didn't I should have played it into Poku.
To reflect on at half-time. Maybe a bit more movement off the ball and making sure they're first to those second balls, but they'll be positive they can get.
Iwobi in space, lays it off. Mamouche. I'm not too sure who that was with the shot. But that is half-time. We are losing once again. We're going at half-time, losing 1-0.
Wilson. Brilliant work by the man in goal. That's a top stop.
What can I do? This might be the first save I've done where I've used my rules to try and make it realistic. And this might be the first save I've ever done where I've done all I can with the team. And nothing seems to be working.
Well, there's been so much money spent over the past few years. When you look at this, it's an
I
absolute
can't
bargain.
pass.
He's a good player that's...
And it's on now. Oh, superb save. He's done so well to...
We'll make a few changes now. I really don't know what to do. I really don't know what more I can do. I am a broken man.
chance that they've had in a while, and the crowd are sensing this is a great opportunity. They're really getting behind them.
Into the box it goes. It's away off the keeper.
If another chance comes along, they've got to be clinical.
Now there might be a chance to level things. Well, that brings the match to a close. A frustrating day for the fans in
Another
attendance,
loss
and it's
for
3
us.
points dropped.
Well, they were just a bit
I
off
am
it
a
today, weren't they?
broken
Sometimes
man.
that happens. They need to
I
reflect
don't
and learn
know
from it,
what
and
more
look to
I
bounce
can
back in the
do.
next game.
Well, we know what a good
Do I
player
try
he
and
is,
change the
he's
formation
really showed
again?
it
But I've
today.
just bought
What's
more
your
players
verdict,
to
Yeah,
fit
his
this
performance was
formation.
good. Crucial goal which gave them the lead, and the belief to then go on and get the result. He showed quality.
I really
throughout.
don't know what to do. We lose 1-0. And this is the end of this episode. I don't know how many times I said it in that last game. I am a broken man. I really don't know what else I can do to this team for me to win. Again, we started off really well at the start of the season against... Even managing to get a 2-2 draw against Manchester City is a great result. But now, it's not like the players are bad. We've got an 86 rated Stansfield. We've got an 80 rated Poku. We've got a 78 rated Reed Youth Academy player. 78 rated Rig. 81 rated Garner. 84 rated Kone. 83 rated Carreras. Even Clara is 81 rated. We've got an 83 rated goalkeeper. I really, really don't know what else I can do to this team. What? Is it a formation? Do I change the formation even though I've just bought players to fit this formation? I really, really don't know. Have we scouted any youth academy players? We've got 7. Let's see if any of them are any good. No. 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 And no. Great start. But we're currently down in 13th at the minute, still with only 5 points. Absolutely dreadful. Man United are up to 14th. Wolves are still sat at the top with Leeds in 2nd. Fulham now in 3rd with West Ham in 4th. Where are all the big boys? Chelsea are in 7th. Arsenal are in 8th. Liverpool are in 9th. Spurs are in 10th. Manchester City are in 11th. It goes to show how silly the transfers have got now to what teams are now at the top of the league is crazy. We started off this episode with a draw, which we simmed 2-2. We then went and lost 3-0 to Forest. We managed to win a game in the Carabao Cup against Swansea as we beat them 3-1, and we've just lost 1-0 to a decent Fulham side. In the next episode, if there is a next episode, I'm not too sure who we play. Probably sim Crystal Palace, play Aston Villa, play West Ham in the Cup, and then end the episode by simming Ipswich. If things don't get better, by January, I'll end the save. I will sack myself. I will just take the loss and just yeah, sack myself, start again with another team. Let me know. I'll probably end up going abroad in the next save. Maybe we go to La Liga. Or do we go Bundesliga maybe? No, we've done Bundesliga. We went to Frankfurt. Maybe La Liga. Real Betis maybe in La Liga. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can get to January playing well and winning games. Get back into the top half. Back in the top 6 by January. I'll carry on with the Birmingham City save. If not, I'll sack myself. End the save. Unfortunately, it won't end in success. It is kind of success because we've managed to get Birmingham to the Premier League. We just can't kick on from a mid-table team, unfortunately. But yeah. This is the end of this episode. If you've enjoyed it, please remember to hit that like button. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next episode.